a moment to get comfortable. Allow yourself to drop into the present moment, letting everything that has happened before now go. Allowing yourself to really release all tension, all old stories, all beliefs, anything that's causing you any frustration, any doubt, any lack, letting it all go. Choosing that in this moment, you are going to clear your channel to receive all of the abundance, all of the power, all of the magic that is always available to you. We get so disconnected from our power. We give our energy away to every situation, to every person, to everything. Always focusing on the things that we don't want to happen. This is no longer how we're choosing to live. We are choosing now to become consciously aware of how our body feels, of what our body needs, of the energy that we're holding on to, of the energy that we are allowing to fill us. We are now choosing to be more conscious of the thoughts that we choose to entertain, of the stories that we continue to tell, of how we go about our day, releasing all old habits that no longer serve us, inviting in new ways of being, new sources of energy, new ways of experiencing the world in a way that is so much more light, so much more free, so much more loving. Choosing now with every breath to fill our bodies with love, happiness, strength, joy, allowing our energy to be flowing through us, feeling alive, feeling fully tapped in, fully connected to the divinity that resides within us. Can you allow your energy to expand outside of your body? Can you allow your energy to flow through all of your channels? Like every time that you breathe, you are just clearing any dense energy, any stagnant vibrations, any part of you that's out of disharmony. Can you choose to believe that it doesn't take you looking at every old experience or identifying every limiting belief and every cause, but choosing now to know that you can release all of the stored energy. You can come into this moment so much more magnetic, so much more powerful, just by simply choosing to align with your present moment now. Choosing to no longer vibrate with those old energies, choosing that you are going to clear them once and for all, and that all it takes is this dedication, this declaration, and this invitation to clear that energy. Can you be the woman who steps into her power, even though she has been through so many lessons that have shown her what it is like to drop her power, what it is like to be in disharmony, what it is like to be disconnected from her body, and choosing to be the woman that connects with her power, that allows her intuition to guide her, that follows what feels so good for her soul, that she comes back into alignment and comes back into this centered place of living and breathing and being, and allowing herself to be the calm within the storm. Whenever there is chaos going on outside of you, can you be the woman that goes inside of her and chooses the calm, that allows herself to open up her divine channel to receive, so that way she can be the vessel that is able to teach the programs that she was born to teach, to create the business that she was born to create, to build the legacy that she was born to build. Can you be the woman that steps into your power, knowing that every moment you choose to go inward allows you the strength to show up in the outer world when everything looks like it's falling apart, when it looks like things aren't where you want them to be? Because it is not about the vanity metrics. It is so much more than that. It is your soul's evolution. It is you coming online with the magic that you were born to bring to the world. It's so much more than those little thoughts that tell you you're not good enough, or those old feelings that remind you of how scary it was when you felt like you had no control as a child. You are no longer that version of yourself unless you continue to vibrate, to think, and to feel as that old version of yourself, as that little child who had no control. You aren't her anymore. You're sending love to her now, and you are healing her, knowing that you don't need to feel every emotion that she felt. You can choose to feel powerful now. You can choose to feel in control now, and knowing that you get to connect to this vessel, to this power, to this place, to this magnetism. You have the ability to transmute all of the old energies. You can alchemize them to become the most potent, most magnetic version of yourself, to come online with your authenticity, with your confidence, with your love for yourself, being able to be in your body and expand your energy, being able to fully heal yourself and show up in your power, walking with the duality of being a 3D human and having a 5D experience, being able to know that the matrix exists and choosing to plug into the vortex anyway. Because you have that power. You have the power of choice. You have the power of energetics. You have the power of self-love. You have the power of mastery. You have the power of looking at your inner world and knowing that if it doesn't feel beautiful, if it doesn't feel loving, if it doesn't feel like home, then that's simply just the work that you have to do. It's the work that you get to do. You came on this planet to be so much bigger than any human, than any woman has ever allowed herself to be. And that's not to say that it's a walk in the park at all times. There's going to be moments where it just feels difficult. But are you willing to go through that discomfort and not drop your power? Can you still feel like a human and go through the range and the wave of the emotional roller coaster while being grounded into your power and grounded into your truth and grounded into the mission? Because this is what it takes for you to be able to release the old and start anew. In every moment, every cycle is a cycle of death and rebirth. You're always constantly going through this. The women that choose to walk and to lead in their energy, in their power, they're the ones that are continually going through this and expanding and evolving and healing and extracting the wisdom and growing into their 5D self so much more. It is never about becoming who you were born to be, because you were always that version of yourself. You've always had this manifestation ability. You've always had this power. You have to release your old identities that have been keeping you out of harmony from this vortex, from the power, from who you were born to be. And when you can come home to this, and when you know how to channel this, that is when you can keep growing and keep expanding and keep showing up, because you're doing the inner work. You're looking at yourself and you're looking at your stories and you're looking at your beliefs and you're consciously observing your thoughts, so that way you choose whether this one you want to swat away like a butterfly, or this one you want to immerse yourself in like a beautiful, warm waterfall. You get to choose your thoughts. You get to choose your feelings. And when you aren't afraid to feel the feelings that are inherently part of this duality, when you know that they are just a feeling and a moment and a choice that you get to continue to allow to clear through your energetic field, or allow to hold onto and let that density form disharmony, it's all a choice. None of it's good, none of it's bad, but you are choosing it. And when you become connected to yourself, when you can sit with yourself, when you can be the woman that doesn't need anything to give her validation, because she is constantly validating herself, because she's constantly walking with the holy human that she is, that is when everything manifests for you. The success, the money, the business growth, the love of your life, the self-love, the epic travel, the amazing experiences. It's when everything just keeps getting better and better and better and better, because you're living in this place, because you're living in this vortex, because you are living as the 5D version of yourself that you were always